What is up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Subnautica. So, things just keep getting added, and here is the sea dragon skeleton. Now, it is scannable, so let's get a scanner here real quickly. And, oop, that's not implemented yet. The skeleton in the Lost River base is also scannable. So let's go ahead, scan this so we can see the PDA. The information is pretty awesome too. So if we go in here, we check this out. It says this semi-intact skeletal structure features a 99% overlap with that of the sea dragon Leviathan, suggesting it is either the same species or a close cousin. Number 1 is head trauma. There is a clear evidence of physical trauma to the head. The damage is so severe that it must have been received shortly before death somewhere nearby, likely caused by a high-speed collision with a solid object. And then the age, the skeleton has been well preserved, but calcium decay suggests an approximate time of death around 1,000 years ago. Bone growth suggests the creature itself was in the egg-laying stage of its life cycle. So a bunch of people theorize that this is a female, for the fact that its size is smaller than the sea dragon in the lava zone. So that kind of confirms it. And other people theorize that it was trying to get out of here to lay its eggs. So that's pretty cool. The only thing, well, that's pretty much confirmed, but the only thing in real life, granted this is a game, females are actually bigger for reptiles generally than males. So it's pretty interesting though that we now know for sure that it broke out of the Lost River somehow. Even though there is no tank for it, which is pretty interesting. So, skeleton is there, pretty awesome. The Lost River interior has been updated. Most of you have probably seen it. There are now data terminals, so let's check this out. None of them are really new. We've seen most of this stuff. It says the device appears to hold alien research data. It seems that the alien civilization was facing mass extinction event, and the only one to survive was the Emperor. That's nothing new at all. There is now a drillable ion crystal in this room. No warper. There are 2 ion crystals here. Nothing has been added here. And I believe they are still working on the lighting. Yeah, because that lighting there is definitely new. Nothing new here. And then down here, there's another data terminal. Now, you will get your infection sequence, realizing you are infected in the game, right in this hallway. But in order to do it, you have to grab this PDA. If you don't, then you don't get the infection. The night this was revealed, 2 days ago, I actually tried to do a video and I had issues with it, and all I had to do was grab that. So the bacterial mechanisms attaches to a healthy living cells and mutates the basic genetic structure. Symptoms: stage 1 none, stage 2 gradual immune system failure, stage 3 unpredictable alterations to biological structure, and stage 4 is complete shutdown of executive function. Confirmed death so far is 143 billion. Like I said, not new. Oh, hey, another ion crystal. I didn't even see that. So yeah, once we walk into here, we should get our infection sequence. There's evidence that this facility once housed live specimens. Biological analysts suggest specimens expired approximately 1,000 years ago. So we should be getting the infection. See? It's a little buggy. Residual biological evidence suggests indigenous life forms were brought to this location and subjected to intense gene manipulation. Ooh, that's new. And then damage report is nothing new as well. Oh, see, we are infected. It didn't show the sequence. Leviathan detected at facility perimeter, closing at high speed. Exterior wall impacted with massive force. Lifeform Containment Unit 7, Leviathan eggs breached. Alright, so this has actually changed. General structural integrity compromised. Immediate specimen destruction protocol initiated. 314 specimens destroyed, 1 specimen unaccounted for, evacuating staff to off-site sanctuaries. Oh, this has definitely changed. So they uploaded themselves after the Sea Dragon attacked. Planetary quarantine protocol initiated at the following sites: ground-to-air quarantine enforcement platform, power plant, primary containment. So this has definitely changed. It changed the stories. It says that the Leviathan detected at the perimeter. So the Leviathan wasn't in here at all. It attacked this facility because they had the Leviathan's eggs. That's what it was. That's pretty interesting. And then once it attacked, they evacuated the staff to the off-site sanctuaries and uploaded themselves. That's new. Alright. Sorry for getting distracted, but that's pretty interesting. So yeah, this is new here. This has been tipped over. This is all textured. The lighting has been slightly updated since the last time. When this was like first into the game, within the first 5 minutes, none of this was actually like lit up at all. And we do have the warper here that we can scan. It does, unless it's changed, just gives us a generic warper scanner. Yeah. Nothing new here, just talks about the warper. So we didn't get the infection sequence right here like I thought we would, but we did get our results. So it did happen. You have been infected with an unknown waterborne bacterium. It is currently multiplying in your bloodstream. Estimated incubation time 2 weeks, and so forth. We've seen this before. It does say it may be possible to locate the origin of the infection and learn out how to combat it. So, and for those of you who would comment because I missed it, if you scan it, it's still normal. The infection isn't actually in the game yet. And this skeleton is now scannable. And the one little pop-up that came up said that they altered the genes of the specimens that lived here. So for those of you who did call this a biter Leviathan, that's not far off from the truth, I guess. They could have taken a biter, implemented it with some Leviathan genes from like the eggs, and then you got this big fellow here. You know, kind of like with the transfuser. So that's not far off. Also, the transfuser and centrifuge will not be in the game as of 1.0. They confirmed that the other day. So this skeleton here, the environment constructed to house the specimen suggests it was kept alive in containment for research purposes for months or even years. Organic matter indicates the habitat once supported extensive plant life, though it has since decayed. 2. Cause of death. Time of death coincides with the facility's abandonment. There's little physical damage to the skeleton, suggesting death from malnourishment or outside interference. In the biology, while it shares some skeletal traits with the biter, this fossilized specimen is significantly larger and features unusual forearms more in common with the sea dragon. It matches no living species encountered so far, indicating it has either faced extinction in the past 1,000 years or evolved beyond recognition. So I honestly believe that the precursors just did the gene mutation, put the sea dragon into this biter guy, and that's how he got his forearms and all that. That genetic mutation. Also, this lighting is now updated. That lighting was never there before. Alright guys, so I believe that is everything for the Lost River. Unfortunately, we did not get to see the infection sequence. It bugged out for some reason. I don't know why, but he pretty much just holds his hands up and he like shakes his hands. It's nothing too amazing. The Karar does have a new texture, however, so if we do this, we'll get infected. And I can show you guys that. Let's get to a brighter spot over here so you guys can see. All good. And we will go into free cam. Ooh, if I can spell it right. Okay, and then... So let's check it out here. The Karar has, like I said, got a new texture. It is more animated. As you can see, it's kind of pulsating and there's cracks of orange now. It looks pretty creepy. This was added a little bit ago too, within probably like 5 days. So, that is pretty much, whoa, everything for the Lost River base. We do have 2 other things for sure to check out, so I will see you guys there. Alright guys, welcome back. So, as you can see, the smoke has now been added to the castle. It's looking interesting. It is a whitish purple. I think it's like a blue, and then it's turning purple because of the red smoke of the not the Lost River, the castle and the lava biome here. I did think it was going to be black, so I would really hope that it actually gets changed to black, because that looks like much better than what this is looking currently. So it's not what I thought it was, unfortunately. All right, so the scanner room has been upgraded as well now. As you can see, we have our little pings here. It does use the ping manager, so we can go ahead and change the colors, as you can see right there. And you can make them visible and not visible, whatever your heart desires. Now, the range has been updated from 70 meters to 500. As you can see, this is absolutely crazy. We are right about there, I believe, and then we have our 2 camera things, and this is the castle in our full glory, and this is without any upgrades. So if we put this in, look how massive that makes it. We can now see all of this. I believe that has to be the active lava. And then we can even see above here, which I believe is the bottom of the Lost River, because the thermal base here is actually almost directly below the Lost River base. You can even see the big cavern here, so that's pretty cool. So if we go into here and we swim this little bugger around, let's just go down into the arena thing down over here, which I've always liked this spot. If you didn't know, you can get down to the active lava biome right there. There's 2 different ways to get down there. So, and then we come over here. Now we can see that our camera is there. Our other camera is just right here, so that's why it's blinking there. So that's pretty interesting. And then, yeah, we have our ping. As far as I'm aware, nothing else has really been updated. There is still the glitch right here where you just stand in the middle. So hopefully they fix that. Alright, so we do have one more thing to check out. It is a clip of the data box animations that was put up quite recently. So we will check that out. It is just basic animations. The box is there and it opens up. And then once it opens up, you get the chip. Now, the chip and the data box is going to replace all of those white gray box safes for the blueprints that don't have models yet, like the reinforced dive suits. I believe the moon pool is one. Just blueprints like that are a little complex to make. I can't really think of too many other ones currently, but I know there's like 4 or 5 of them it will be replacing. So that's pretty awesome that they have the animations. It should be implemented very shortly. My guess is for the next official update it should be done. The new HUD, the rumors are that it will be done within the next week as well. Now for the official update won't be out at the 21st. They said the earliest would be the 23rd, and even then they still might not make that date, unfortunately. So hopefully it'll come out soon, but it's not gonna be on time, which is almost expected. But at least they are keeping us up to date. They are very transparent that way, and it's pretty awesome. Most developers you don't hear anything from at all. Also, I didn't realize this, but you actually get the signal for the thermal plant now through the Lost River, so that's pretty awesome. Alright guys, so I did not get the video out of the Lost River base because I figured it was going to be updated pretty much right away afterwards, and it did. It had a 90 megabyte within an hour after the warper was added into there, and I did those 2 videos like within 18 hours, I didn't eat. I pretty much just hammered it out, and I kind of wore myself out. So I need to take a day's break, play some games, get some relaxation time, and all that stuff. Full-time job, YouTube, and streaming 3 days can get pretty stressful, so I just had to take a day. So I'm sorry that this was not out first. I did know about it. Thank you for everybody who messaged me afterwards and right now and all that, but I did know about it like within 5 minutes of the update being out. But thank you very much, everybody. Shows how supportive you are of the channel, and it does mean a lot. So that's gonna be it for the episode. I do hope you guys enjoyed, like always. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It helps me a lot. The last videos have been amazing. The Ghost Leviathan video is over 400 now, and the last video after that is over 300. I know a lot of people don't like the whole, you know, please press the like button, but it really does help out. It really, the more you like it, the more it gets broadcast to people, and the more it helps us as YouTubers grow, and it helps us, you know, get seen out there, and it's just very helpful. Unfortunately, that is how YouTube does things, so we do have to ask for likes, which is kind of unfortunate, and I don't like it. It's pretty awkward, to be honest, but you know, it is what it is. So keep doing what you guys are doing. It means a lot to me. If you aren't a current subscriber, please go ahead and subscribe to keep up to date with all the news and content that is coming out in Subnautica. I feel like the next 2 months are just going to be absolutely crazy, as this last week has been absolutely crazy. It's been pretty ridiculous with the prison, the Lost River base, the skeletons, everything that's been added. The scanner room, the Cyclops is being updated, but I'm not going to do anything about that until it's in game. And yeah, that's going to be it, guys. As always, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one, if we ever start up again. So on the attached page, which we unfortunately cannot see, number 1, 6, and 7 are those future perfect props. The rest I created specifically for this task. So I think most of those generic enough to match the write-ups you already have. Number 1 or 7 could be the alien weapon.